What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a happy new year. It isn't happy new year's quite yet for me because I'm filming this about a week ahead of time, but I hope you guys had an awesome holiday. For this video, I'm going to be doing my friend's car. You guys have probably seen it, especially if you guys follow me on Instagram. A little bit of shameless plug here, @_Jeff.song. That's my Instagram. I do post infrequently, but I do post a little bit ahead of time of my YouTube videos if I do decide to post. So this week I'm actually working on my friend Supra. He's doing a stud conversion for his wheels. My friend Supra actually has studs. They actually have the same name, but the studs that I'm talking about are the ones that come out from the wheel hub, and the ones that come on some cars, there's actual studs where you put in the wheel to lock it into the wheel hub. So I'll show you guys what I mean, and then I'll show you guys what tools I'm using for this project. For this project, I'm going to be using a torque wrench, a breaker bar, blue Loctite, some lug nuts for the studs, and these are the stud conversions. So what you do is you put these in, lock it into about 25 to 30 pounds of torque into the wheel hub, and then you'll have studs that stick out for these lug nuts. Aside from that, I'm going to be using this thing. Because the wheels don't have the studs like the cars that I usually work on, I'm going to be using this so that the wheels don't get damaged when they fall down. Of course, you're going to need a jack and jack stands and some miscellaneous tools. Oh yeah, and this. Alright, so what you have to do first is break all they're not lug nuts, they're studs. And then the jack point for Supra is a little different from what I use. It's kind of similar to BMW's because they share a similar platform. So it's going to be right here. See that weird plastic thing? That's where you're supposed to jack up from. It's on the front and the back. Another thing that I did want to add was that you can do this stud conversion for any car. So if you guys have any other car that does not have studs that are protruding, you can do this mod as well. Don't forget to break your studs before lifting up the car, or else you're gonna have to do double the work. The reason I'm using this is because I don't want the wheel to fall. The way that the studs are set up, it makes it so that the wheel falls when you take off all 5, or actually it kind of heat welds itself onto the wheel hub. Just in case I'm putting this below the wheel, because these are really expensive rims. So as I was saying earlier, sometimes it doesn't really weld itself, but holds its place. But it seems a little loose, so. Alright. Okay, I guess that was needless. Alright, now we can work on the stud conversion. If you guys look at the wheel hub, you can see that there are no studs sticking out. These things, I think they're called stud bolts. These hold in the wheels by pushing in. Guys, look right here. It pushes the wheel in right here so that the wheel is pushed against the wheel hub. If you have studs that are sticking out, it tightens the wheel against the hub. Well, they both tighten against the hub, but one's pushing the wheel in and one's pulling the wheel closer. If you guys could understand my explanation. We're going to be placing these inside like that. Make sure to get the blue Loctite. The blue Loctite is removable and the red is a little bit more permanent. So whenever you want to do this, get the blue. I'm going to be putting the blue Loctite on the end portion because that's what's going to be going in the wheel hub. For the wheel studs that my friend bought, it has to be torqued at 25 to 30 foot-pounds of torque. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think it's because this one has a hole at the end, and I didn't know I had one that was actually solid. Alright, going to be using these lug nuts, and if you don't want your wheels stolen, especially these kind of wheels, always get lug nuts. Lock nut. Remember to do it in a star pattern. You pretty much have to repeat the whole process on all 4 wheels. So this is a pretty straightforward and simple modification. It really does make taking off the rims a lot easier. For me, it feels like the wheel might land in a weird place and you might damage the rims. So I'll show you guys a fast forward of the rest of the 3, and hopefully this video helps you guys do this modification. Ooh. Alright, we're done with the driver's side, and all I have to do now is torque these lug nuts to about 90 foot-pounds of torque. So the battery died midway, but you guys all know how to torque it now, right? I'm gonna torque the back, and then I'm gonna work on the other side and fast forward it. That would have dropped if I had the lug studs. Because I have the studs sticking out, I can let go of the wheel. And that is the reason why lug studs suck. That's how you do any stud conversion. It's pretty straightforward and simple, but if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer it to the best I can. But don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!